Good afternoon and welcome to our Eperi seminar series about cloud data protection and the different products that we have within our portfolio. My name is Georg Gütschow. I'm responsible for the product management at Eperi. And today I would like to talk about Microsoft Teams and the cloud data protection we have in place for this cloud solution. First of all, some general information about our seminar series, which is planned for August. Today is our first session, which I will host. And then my colleague Alex will have another session about Office 365, which is happening this Thursday. And then next week, we have as well from our CEO and founder Elmar a session about securing data legally compliant in any cloud application. And finally, also Alex is having another session about our cloud data protection solution for Salesforce. Yeah, you will get more information about the seminars and also the registration page and also the recordings at our webpage, our website, in the section company and then events, webinars. If you have any questions during the webinar, feel free to use our question section here in the GoToWebinar, and then at the end, together with my colleague Alex, who is here to support me with the Q&A, we will go through the questions at the end of the presentation. Perfect. So we at Eperi, we look at your securing your data and basically securing it in any application that you have. We protect, of course, the business critical information with encryption and tokenization solutions, which are, of course, state of the art to bring data not readable into the cloud, basically encrypting the data before it is sent to an application. The important thing here is that we eliminate any negative issues regarding data breach, regarding GDPR, regarding data residency, and regulatory compliance, of course, in industries, but also due to cloud, US Cloud Act, and also due to Privacy Shield, which has been struck down by the European Court a couple of weeks ago. All these kind of different legal compliance regulatories can be fulfilled when using the Eperi Gateway solution and protecting the critical data before it is sent into the cloud. And of course, we act as a cloud enabler, meaning that all these different entities and all these different parties which are involved into in your business and companies, like your management, of course, like the chief security officer or the workers council, all these kind of different entities will be enabled to use the cloud and reduce the personal responsibility, especially on C-level management when using the cloud applications. Finally, also, we of course enable the line of business to use the best of breed IT solutions together with our Eperi Gateway, because we still maintain the business relevant functionalities when using our cloud applications. When looking at the Eperi Gateway, it's a proxy solution, basically as a middleman between the cloud user and the cloud application. So you see it here on the picture. On the left side, there's the plain text, basically what the customer sees. It is protected via the Eperi Gateway. And then on the right side, you see that the data is encrypted or tokenized when it is sent to the cloud application. The main and important thing here is that the data is completely under the control of the company, which means that all the keys, the encryption process, the data access is completely handled within the Eperi Gateway, and the critical data is not leaving the company at any time. We are a software solution, and we are acting transparently, of course, as a proxy in the data stream, and we are flexible deployment solutions in the customer's data center, in the hosted by our partners, and of course also deployed in a cloud like Azure, AWS, or Alibaba Cloud. So today we talk, of course, about Microsoft Teams, but as a general overview, it's important to understand that we have a patented template concept, meaning that we can support any cloud application out there. As you can see in the seminar series, we focus a lot about Salesforce and Office 365, but also, for example, Oracle Sales Cloud, or other file collaborations platforms, SAP SuccessFactors, or any other custom application can be supported by the Eperi Gateway. If you have any questions here, feel free to ask us after the seminar, or also when reaching out to us via our contact information. So today the seminar is focusing on Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams is our newest product out there, and it of course protects data like chat functionalities, like files, like calendars, and also integrates with the different Office 365 applications like Exchange, OneDrive, or also SharePoint. We support different kind of clients. So of course the web browser, the desktop clients, and the mobile interfaces. And we support migration scenarios, and also we have our own search index, which enables searching of encrypted content in the Teams application, and also integrates with the different other Office 365 applications. Our Eperi Gateway is has an administration console where you are basically able to manage your keys, to manage your configuration, and you have also access to the different templates that we support and how to enable them. So this was a really brief overview about what our team solution is about. What I would like to do now is jumping into the system itself. So what you see here is our Microsoft Teams application. I have it here enabled as in Google Chrome as a web browser, but of course also clients or mobile phones are supported. What you see here is that the chat I have here together with my colleague Alex is already protected by the Eperi Gateway. How this is the case, I will show in a minute. But what you can see here is that all discussions here and all the information what I sent here are basically already protected. We show you to that in a second. We not just support, of course, the chats, but also, for example, files can be uploaded, downloaded, previewed. Yeah, any kind of files I have used here can be basically shared with my colleagues in the chat, and of course also groups are supported. So if I send any information here in the group, same here that it is of course supported, that it is protected. Finally, of course, also the download of files or the upload is supported. So you can see here that the data is protected. The data is still available in clear text. What I want to do now as a check that the functionalities are protected, I will log into the same Teams account that I have here without the Eperi Gateway. And you will see pretty quick that all the chat messages I had here together with Alex, or also the group messages I have here, including the group name, are now protected. Which means basically also when I open here a file, that the information itself and the content is just available as encrypted, and everyone who has no access to the Eperi Gateway, meaning for example the cloud provider, meaning we as Eperi or anyone other external who wants to potentially look at your data or want to receive the data, will get no access to the content itself. The only thing what he will get is encrypted content. Yeah, and same when I, for example, download the file and open it, the information are, of course, encrypted, so they are not available in clear text. So just closing that. When I now go back to the Eperi solution, of course, chat and files are not the only thing what we support. Also, when I look into the Teams, for example, I'm able to create here Teams protected, where the chat and files are protected by the Eperi Gateway. So here I have a SharePoint site which is integrated here. You see here that I have some conversation with it, and also I have here some files uploaded. And when I look, for example, at the same SharePoint site in Microsoft Teams, which is connected to Microsoft Teams, I'm also here able to use the data and open it with the Eperi Gateway. For example, also this PDF file here with our Microsoft Teams solution is available via Microsoft Teams. So again, the check without the Eperi gateway, if I look at the same chat, you see that all that information are protected. And when I look into the files which are available here in SharePoint, they are protected and are not available in clear text, just as encrypted content. So as mentioned already at the beginning, we integrate with our existing solutions about Office 365. If you want to know more about what we do in Office 365, especially OneDrive, SharePoint, Outlook, Exchange, and Calendar, I would be happy if you join our seminar on Thursday, where Alex will go more into detail about the functionalities here. Besides SharePoint, of course, Teams is also integrated into OneDrive. So in OneDrive, basically the file storage is done. And here, also the same files that I just uploaded in the Teams adapter are available here in clear text and can be used. Besides Teams and chats, what we already talked about, also the integration into Outlook is supported. So which means if I select here one of the messages and share them in Outlook, which is possible via Teams, then the Outlook web access is created and then opened. And then when I send an email, for example, to Alex, then this email is of course sent. And when I look now in Outlook and look into the email, it's of course available via the Eperi gateway in clear text, and all the Microsoft Teams message is available in clear text. However, if I don't now do the check with the without the Eperi gateway, it's all encrypted, including the message, the title, and the Teams message itself. So all in all, the integration is basically happening between the different applications. And besides, of course, Outlook, also the calendar functionality is another functionality which is supported. So here you can see that we have different calendar entries. I'm also here able to create a new entry, for example. Lunch meeting with Alex tomorrow, and I'm creating the calendar invite. It's directly available, and also you can see here in the calendar in Outlook, it's directly synced, and the message is basically available here. If I again check back with the ungated version without the Eperi gateway, and just refresh, then I'm able to see that also the all the calendar invites I have here are protected. I'm not able to use here any kind of content, and basically no one is able to use the data and sees what kind of meetings I have here. So all in all, of course, Teams is integrating with the different products of Office 365. You saw it. We support chat. We support files. We support channels, calendars, emails, and of course any kind of new functionalities which will come in future regarding these kind of functionalities will be supported. We are able to use the different clients like mobile, like the web browser, and also the desktop clients. And as well, there is more to come. For example, also the support of further Power Apps here, or any kind of different information. Good. I'm just looking how much time we have. We have another 5 minutes, so I'm still able to show you some more. For example, what I haven't mentioned, for example, also symbols are supported. Also, when I upload new files, it's available, and here also in groups when I upload new files. This is of course supported, so I can show that. Yeah, you see everything is encrypted and works out of the box. Cool. So to summarize, I mean, we have 4 more minutes before we go into the questions. I want to jump back to the slide deck. So Eperi itself provides a software solution which protects data before it is sent into the cloud. Microsoft Teams, our newest product, support the protection of chat, of files, of calendars, of the integration into emails, and as well the integration into SharePoint and OneDrive. You will get more information about Office 365 and the different applications there by Alex on Thursday, and as well there is more to come regarding the different any other cloud applications that we have by the presentation by Elmar next week, and we have finally also the presentation regarding our cloud data protection for Salesforce, which is also planned for this month. So yeah, that was basically in a nutshell what we do with Microsoft Teams and the functionalities we have. I'm just looking at the audience, and Alex, do we have any questions already, or if there's anyone else who wants to ask a question, feel free to just put them into the GoToWebinar, and then we have yeah, a couple more minutes to talk about them.
Hi, Georg. First of all, thanks for all the messages, and I'm looking forward to the lunch meeting tomorrow. So I've received all that. And yes, we do have a couple of questions, not too many today, but a couple of questions and good ones as well. So do you want me to start off?
Sure, now? Let's go ahead. Maybe some others will join with some more questions. Yeah.
Okay, so what I have at the moment, the first question is there a migration and exit strategy available when using the Eperi solution?
Yeah, of course, this is a questions that we often get during the projects that we have. So, for example, customers are using on-prem systems and want to move into the cloud, or also they have already a cloud solution, but it's not protected by the Eperi gateway, and they want to do a migration to, for example, here with their chat messages into encrypted solution with Eperi. This is possible with our partner solution Quest. Quest offers a migration tool basically where we are able to connect our Eperi gateway, and then there are different scenarios. Of course, the one is to migrate data, for example, from on-prem to the cloud. Then the unencrypted data is sent via the Quest migration tool and the connection of the Eperi gateway encrypted to the cloud. And then basically it is then encrypted, of course, available in the cloud. This is working for the different Office 365, including Teams products. And the other way around is also, if I speak now, for example, for Teams, if I want to have my encrypted data in the cloud and want to exit them without the Eperi gateway, basically then again, Quest offers a possibility to demigrate the data via the Eperi gateway, using the encrypted data, moving it to Quest, using then the Eperi gateway to decrypt the data, and then having an unencrypted output at the end. So all in all, in a nutshell, both scenarios are possible, and we have partners here to support, of course, during the project with the migration and exit strategy.
Very good. So the next question would be, are there any plugins or updates needed on the Microsoft application side? And I assume that this could mean both the actual cloud app. So in Microsoft 365, do I need to install anything there? Or on my Outlook, for example, do I need to install anything there?
Also very good question. Also often we get this one. So we as a software proxy solution, enable that there is no additional plugins, any additional updates needed on Microsoft 365. We have our Eperi Gateway solution. It basically connects to the Microsoft 365 and Microsoft Teams cloud application, and the only thing what is basically needed is our Eperi Gateway release, and this is of course released on major releases are happening quarterly, for example, but then there are also smaller releases which are coming once a month. But basically, this is the only update which is needed. There is no additional plugin or add-in needed on the Microsoft side.
Right, thank you for that as well. Another question, very straightforward, very short and to the point is the solution hardware?
No, it's a software solution. Yeah, it's as I said, it can be deployed as a software in the data center. It can be hosted by our partners or also in the cloud. But it's a straightforward software solution, and we have our our admin console where basically all the configuration and connection is done.
Right, and with that, we actually already come to the end of the question list. There's one more, which is a very, very friendly and very easy to answer question, I think, and that is, how do I get more information and material about the Eperi solutions?
Sure. So yeah, we wrote it also here on the slide already. So our website eperi.com has all the different products we talk about during the seminar series available. So you just click on the website, and basically there is a section for the Eperi Gateway, and then below you find all the different products what we support currently. You have also some success stories available here, and you have also more information on the seminars in the company section. Important on all these different products that we support, we have fact sheets, we have support material, we have reference stories, and so on. And yeah, all this information you will get via the Eperi website. It's pretty straightforward. You just have same like for the seminar, you just have to register there and put your contact info there, and then you can directly download the information. Also, what will happen is a follow-up email from the seminar where you get basically the recording of this seminar, and you can look again into some more detailed information if needed.
Right.
All right.
So yeah, thank you very much again. Very good demo. And yeah, from the question side, we are pretty much through. Seems like we can give everybody back a couple of minutes of their time.
Yeah, perfect. I mean, yeah, we don't want to stretch out the seminars too long. There are some some more to come. So thanks all for participating today. You have the contact information here, and also in the seminar emails that are coming as a preview and also as the follow-up of the meeting. So if you have any questions, any use cases, any specific more detailed information you need for the product, feel free to reach out to me for the team's product, and also of course for any kind of other products we have, and Alex and Elmar are also of course available in case of any questions. So thanks again everyone, a good afternoon, and then looking forward to talk to you in the next seminar as well. Bye bye, and thanks Alex for your help.
A pleasure, and bye bye everybody.